So first, when you come to Java level, first we need to know about what that means. It is data types. Okay, so what is data types? You all will be knowing about actually what different sets of data types that are available. Okay, so for sure you guys will be learned actually what in your school days or in your college days. Okay, so what are the different data types we have? Ashish, you know any data type?
Integer, float, double.
Integer, float we have.
Hello.
Double, yes.
Hello.
Then anything? Bikram, you have any idea? You have any idea? Any data types you know? Hey, thanks, Ashish. Do you have any idea, Bikram? Any data types you have an idea?
Sort data type, sort, int, float, double, boolean.
Super.
And
we have short, integer, double, boolean. Awesome, super. Yes, thanks, Bikram. So like that, we have different data types over there. So if you see, the first data type is what means is byte is what which came into the industry. Byte. Then short, integer. Then we have also long. Then we have float and double. We have boolean. Then we have character. Then we have string. String alone is not a data type in Java. It's a class. Okay, but it acts also as a data type also. If you see the short, integer and then long, it can store only numbers. Float and double, it can store only decimals. Okay, short and integer can store numbers. Float and double can store decimals. Then byte, it can store actually what zeros and ones and then some other values over there. So boolean, it can store true and false. It can store true and false. So character, it can store only one letter alone. It cannot store multiple information. It can store only one letter alone. So any letter that should be there with single quote. Yeah. Even numbers, I can store in this one. Okay. Like that, any information that can be stored, only one single letter I can store. So string, if you see, it is any information that comes under double quotes. Hello world. Okay, a group of letters or a single letter or anything. See, that 100. Yeah. Okay. Any information that comes under double quotes is called as a string over there. That's the thing. Okay. So here, short, integer, long. Why actually all this are going to store only actually numbers? Then why we need actually what these three data types over there? Okay, that is the main question over there that we need to know. Then only actually what going on further will be very much easier for you. Okay, so it is actually what data types are. What means actually it is a kind of a container. Okay, it's a kind of a containers which tell to us you can store these much values over there in that container. So it is like this. So this is byte. Then this is short. This is integer, long, float, then double. Like that, everything. Okay, so this is byte. This is short. This is integer. This is long. Then this is float. This is double. Okay. So like this. So everything is kind of container. I can store only a little bit values over there in the byte. So that is, it can store -127 to 128. That is the values I can store over there in the byte over there. That's the thing. Okay. So like that, everything it can store only a little bit values only. So I'm not going to give the perfect values over there. I'm going to give actually what a values which can store a little bit. Okay. So this one can store short. So minus 200 to 300. I can store values. So integer I can store minus 500 to 1500. Long can store values from actually what minus 5000 to 5000. Float, if you see, that can store values from minus 2000.30 to 5000.50, like that. Same thing, double, it can store values from minus 10,000.00 to 12,000.99, like that. Okay, this is how it can store. So I can store values. Okay, this byte it can store values from minus 127 to 128. Till that only you can store the values over there. So like that, everything has its values over there. So if I want to store a value which is actually what, for example, I'll make it as actually what, 250. That is my thing. So now these things are called as ranges. Okay, these things are called as ranges over here. So now we have to see 250 is the thing. So minus 127 to 128. In between 250 comes? No. So in byte I cannot store. Minus 200 to 300. Yes. Here 250 comes over there. So I can store it in short. Then after that, minus 500 to 1500. In this also 250 comes. So I can store also in integer also. Then after that, minus 5000 to 5000. In this also what? I can 250 comes. So I can store it in long. So these things actually what means? It's numbers over there. So I want to store in this one, not in decimals. So 250 can be stored in these three things. Now I want to store minus, sorry, not minus. So 750. This is my value. So now, hey Bikram, can you tell me actually what 750 in which are the data types it will accept?
It's binary value it will take.
Sorry?
Binary value it will take. It will convert to binary value.
No, that's okay. That's not a problem. So right now, which are the data types will it accept for me?
It will go in the end.
Super. Minus 500 to 1500. Yes, in this integer comes. Super. Then
Long also.
yes, minus 5000 to 1000. Yes, super. Thanks, man. Thank you. So you can store it over there in this one. Okay, this is the range. The same thing right now. I want to store minus 150. Okay, so minus 150 is what mine. So now can anyone, okay, not minus 50, I'll make it 550. So now, Ashish, can you tell me which other things will it support minus 550?
Only long value.
Superb, correct. Because it starts from minus 500, minus 499, minus 498, like that it goes. So in 5000 range only, minus 550 comes over there. So it supports only long. So this is what data types will do. The same thing actually now it's minus, 600.40. Now can you tell me which are the data types will it support?
And 600 means float,
Super.
double also.
Float and double, both it will be
Double.
supported. Yes, correct. That's the thing. Only in decimals means only float and double only will support it.
Float and double.
Yes. So based on this range, the containers which can be taken will be decided by them. Okay. This is what about data types. So if you guys are clear about this one, I'll go to the next one, which is variables. Can I go to the next one? Variables?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So now, So what is the variables means? Okay, so variable. What is a variable? It's just a memory location. Okay, it's just a memory location which can store some values on it. Okay, a memory location which can store some values on it. That's it. Okay, you guys would have been known about actually data types and then variables you would have been. So how this variable works, that is what we are going to do. So variables acts with two things. One is declaration. Another one is initialization. One is declaration. Another one is initialization. So how a declaration will be happened means, so integer a, I need to give the data type and then the variable name. That's the thing. So when you give integer a, so this is called as declaration. So now what will happen right now for me? So it will create me one memory location like this. Okay, then after that a will be the memory location name. Then this integer will act as a reference, will tell to the memory location store only integer values. So that means what? Store only values which is there in the range of -500 to 1500. Store only values which is there into the range of this -500 to 1500. That's what this will do. Okay, then after that if I give here as a is equal to 300, now what will happen? So before storing this 300 into the memory location, it will check -500 to 1500. In between range 300 comes. Yes, it comes over here. Then only that 300 will be stored here. That's what. Okay. So declaration initialization can be done. Okay, this is called as initialization. This is called as initialization. So now I can also do one more thing. So a is equal to 400. This concept is called as reinitialization. This concept is called as reinitialization. So what is happening over here means reinitialization means. So I'm trying to store, before 300 was there, now I'm trying to change it. Okay, so this is reinitialization concept. So what will happen right now for me means, $300. Okay, so this one, this 300, now it will be replaced with this 400. That's what will happen. It will be 400 right now. That's what. Okay, this concept is called as reinitialization. Okay, initialization and then declaration can be done in single step also. For example, integer b is equal to 100. When I give like this, so what will happen right now? This one will create me a memory location, and then the memory location name will be b. Then this integer act as a reference over there and then tell to the memory location store only integer values. Then after that we are going to store 100. That time it checks in the range is it comes from the -500 to 1500 their range. So 100 will be stored. That's what. Okay, this concept is declaration and then initialization. Declaration and initialization. That's what. Okay, that's what will happen over here. Okay, so this is about a variable. So the numbers which I have given over here are not the perfect numbers. Okay, the original numbers are actually what different. Okay, so for the understanding purpose I have given these numbers. The original number comes over there actually what -3276879. Actually what it will be in the different numbers over there. Okay, so that is it. If you see, range of data types in Java. See, byte means you can store -128 to 127. So short means -32768 to 32767. Okay, so 32,768 to 32,760. In between range, I can store the values over there in short. Integer means actually what? -2147. This range to this range I can store. Long means I can store from year to year. Like that it goes on for double and then float also. Okay, so these are single byte, 2 bytes, like that we'll be calling it. Based on that only the size counts increases over there. That's the thing. Okay, all are like containers. 1 byte means I can store only these much values. 2 bytes means I can store this much values over there. Like that it comes. Clear? Any doubts for you guys on this? Understanding of
No, sir.
Yeah,
No,
that's it.
no, sir.
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you. So now we have seen about actually data types and variables. Now we'll see how we can write a class in Java. So now we're going to see about how to write a class. Our Java program will be written. That's what we can see. So how a program will be started means, I'll increase the font size. Class ABC. Okay, always a class will be started like this. Always the class will have a main function. Okay, public static void main and then string arguments. We'll have like this. Okay, any information that has been written inside this main function, that only will be executed for us always. Okay, so I want to print a program with hello world. So for that, system dot out dot println. Then I need to give information. So if I want to print something over there, any information that are given in double quotes, that only will be printed. So if I want to print hello world, okay, now what happened for me, my output will be hello world over here. The same thing. If I want to print CISO, sorry, I'll just copy the same thing. So now I want to print actually what? How are you? So now what happened? That will be printing me how are you? First hello world, then after that print ln means it will print hello world, then move the cursor to the next line. Then it prints me how are you? Then after that next again, I'm going to give today is the best day. Today is the best day. Then now here I'm not going to give print ln, I'm going to give only print. Then after that hello world. So next actually what? Today is Sunday. I'm going to give. So here also no print ln. Then after that tiger. Simply I'm just printing something. Okay. So now this is also not print ln. So now what will happen right now for me? Okay. For this one, what will be my output? That's what we are going to see. So if I'm going to print like this, so my output will be first actually what it will print me hello world. First it will print me hello world and gives my cursor to the next line here. Keeps my cursor here. Now when I print how are you, what will happen? It will print how are you. It's print ln. Okay, so how are you will be printed here and move the cursor to the next line because it is print ln. Then today is the best day. I'm going to print. Today is the best day. So I'm printing. My cursor will not move to the next line. My cursor will be standing over here itself. That's the thing because it's only print. Now when I give today is Sunday, now what will happen for me? Today is Sunday. It will print here itself without any space or not move to the next line. Here itself it will be printing. Today is Sunday. Then my cursor, it will be here itself because it's print. Then again, tiger. Sorry. It's tiger. then cursor will be here as well because it's print only. That's the thing. That's the difference between actually println and print. The same thing, we'll have another class. So I'll have class XYZ. I'll have my main function. Public static void main string arguments. So now I'm going to declare one variable, integer a is equal to 100. System dot out dot println. Then if I print here like this a, okay, what will happen? Then if I'm going to print here a, what will happen without double quotes? Okay, that's what we're going to see. So if I'm going to print like this, so what will happen means right now, for me, when any information that has been given with double quotes, what will happen? It will be printing me as like this. So a only will be printed for me. My output will be a only. My output will be a only. So any information that is there in double quotes will be treated as a string only. So a itself will be printed. Now actually what I'm printing actually what a. So now actually I'm not given in double quotes. Now only it will be represented with the variable. So what will happen in variable? What is the value present over there? It's 100. So now 100 will be printed. Okay. Always variables should be declared. Sorry, that is should be represented without double quotes over there. That's the thing. Okay. That's the thing. Okay. So now what will happen? A will print me 100 over here. That's the thing. Clear, Ashish, Bikram? Any doubts?
Yes. No.
Okay.
No doubts.
Okay, cool. So with this one, I'll finish my demo. So actually, it's like what I just given a basic overview. Actually, what are the things I will be covering over there. So and also I given you information actually how my sessions will go on. Okay. So this is how actually I used to take each and every topic level from the very basics, and then I'll go for every level. Okay. So,
Okay.
so with this one, I'll stop the recording over there. Along with that,